I don't know, this is like messy, but boho messy chic. Is that a thing? It will be today. Hey, cake nieces. I have the biggest cheeks ever. That's why I usually just smile like this. You guys are really loving my velvet cake recipes. St. Patrick's Day is coming up. Mardi Gras is coming up. I'm gonna show you guys how to make a green velvet cake. I'm actually gonna start off with a regular vanilla box cake and just show you guys how to manipulate it enough to where it becomes a green velvet cake. It's gonna be that light chocolate flavor, but it's gonna be a rich green color. If you haven't done so yet, subscribe to the channel, press on the notification bell, and then let's get started. Let's go.
Okay, you guys, here are all of the ingredients that I'm going to be using for my cake, and it is a lot of ingredients considered there is a whole box cake mix right there. That is my whisk. Say hello to my whisk. So I'm going to start off by putting my white cake mix into this large mixing bowl. I don't know why I got so close. I just want you guys to see the box, that's all. I do prefer Duncan Hines. If I'm gonna do a box, I like Duncan Hines the best. But anywho, I put all my cake mix in there. And then in this cup, I have flour and cornstarch. And cornstarch actually makes cake flour. I can explain that in another video, but I'm gonna add my flour, my cornstarch, and my cocoa powder. And of course, that little bit of cocoa powder is what makes the velvet cake a velvet cake. Well, not as far as texture. What makes that nice velvety texture was really the combination of buttermilk and vinegar. So now I'm going to add some sugar to this cake and just whisk that together. It's like a lazy whiscation going on because this was actually a pretty dense flour mixture. And now in my measuring cup, I have some oil and some buttermilk. And to make your own buttermilk, I always make my own buttermilk. It's 1 cup of whole milk with about a teaspoon of vinegar or lemon juice. Okay, so then just let that sit for a couple minutes. Now I'm going to add in my vanilla extract.
Another thing about me, when I make box cake mixes, which isn't too often, I only use 2 eggs instead of 3 because I just feel like, why waste an egg when I know the cake is gonna come out really nicely already? That's just my personal, because I like eggs. Eggs are everything. So all of my eggs are worth to me like $5, just individually. The difference is so slight, it doesn't even matter. You might as well just save an egg. I'd rather have that egg and a nice little fathead dough pizza. Or an omelet, or even when I, do my fried Parmesan shrimp, which I have to show you guys.
Now, technically speaking, the protein in the eggs is what binds the cake together. So maybe the lack of that 1 egg can create a more tender cake. Interesting.
Add a cup of sour cream if you have it. That is one of those little box cake hacks where it makes your cake taste like it's homemade and it makes it more moist. Usually box cakes are pretty moist, but it just gives it that really good homemade feel. I have cream, so if you don't have sour cream, you can also use cream.
Now I'm going to add in my cream, and this is technically when you would add in your sour cream. And then my gel color, I'm using a leaf green, and I'm going to mention this again later because I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Leaf green to me is perfect for leaves, not necessarily a cake, but it's the only green shade that I have. And I could of course make my own, but I just wanted to see. It's like the curiosity in me was like, is this really gonna look like a leaf? And the answer is yes. So if you have just a standard shade of green, go ahead and use that, unless you are just in love with this leaf green. There may be some naturalistas out there, and this could, this looks like straight up outside. This looks like some woods that I walked past the other day with the dirt and the green moss. It looks like nature. It's kind of beautiful in its own way. I decided, okay, because I got really scared at this point, I'm gonna be honest, and I just grabbed the yellow and the blue that I have, and I was like, let me just, put that in there. I mean, it still looks like a leaf for sure.
I would have loved to have used different shade of green. It was pretty, but it looked like moss. Like I was about to go plant something.
After combining my dyes, I have a very strong, vibrant green that I am so proud of. You may not be the shade that I wanted, but I love you nonetheless. I have my 4 cake pans all sprayed up and ready. And I'm just going to pour that into the cake pans and bake them off. The recipe for this cake will be down below in the description. Now it looks cool on the outside, but when I sliced into it, oh my goodness. Doesn't it kind of look like matcha? Like matcha green tea powder or something, like a matcha cake. Like I think the close-up is phenomenal. The texture is stupendous. Okay, I just feel like pulling out a few big words. And more importantly, the flavor. It's got an obvious cocoa flavor. It is so delicious. It's almost surprising. Like you don't really see this and expect it to taste like chocolate, but it definitely tastes like chocolate, like velvet cake. Of course you have to serve this with cream cheese frosting, okay? Or else you're not doing the velvet thing. You have to do the cream cheese frosting. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Couture and a green velvet cake. Bye guys.
I have a lot of this batter left over and I'm going to be using it in a later video, so look out for that. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I have a cake niece comment. Cake niece, not a cake niece. She's so fine. I responded. I was like, she alright. Like when the sun hits her a certain way. No, but thank you so much. To be featured in the next video, just comment down below. And I will see y'all soon. Bye, cake nieces and cake niece. Instead of cake niece though, because I feel like that sounds really corny, I just figured I'd say cake niece. Which could still be weird. I mean, the whole word is made up. You know what I mean? So it's like, there's really no wrong or no right. It's just what it is. Cake no. I need something cool for the guys. Cake no? No, because that's cake nasto. Cake, that sounds like cake nasty. Cake nest? Cake nest? Oh, that sounds like you're against the cake word. I don't know. Can we just talk about this in the comments? I'll see y'all later. Bye, guys.